You can see the coppery goodness there. And yeah, this is all stoped out. And, all right. Yeah, come on. What is it with you? Every time we go to a mine, it's cut and fill, isn't it? With waste rock piled up. Mm-hmm. Ooh, baby.
Is that a track section?
Well, here's the ore drop.
This is crazy already.
This is a very old mine. This is... I love the false floor too. Filled with waste. More waste. Look at the waste piled in there. See? Cut and fill. Good friend of mine who owns a mine, owns a big lead mine. He always says, don't waste your time with gold mines, they're boring. And he's absolutely right. Gold mines are usually just, from what I've seen, they're just tunnels.
There's a raise over there that goes up about 60 feet.
Check this out. It's another lumber yard in a mountain. This is a nice example of a cribbed raise right here. And that's driven up through waste. All of this is waste. And there's a huge waste pile outside, so you can see the waste up through there. This is like a tube going through the waste. Skip car? Somebody really had a passion for lumber and woodworking in this mine.
Why are the wheels always missing?
Because there's something that'll walk out in a backpack.
Guess so.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that happens, but
That's something else for sure.
that had a windlass right there where you're. Look at the slots. So this is the main incline shaft because it does go up and out the
This
surface.
is insane.
Yeah, we went down this last time. Ladders are great. This is a look 2-level behind you there. Whoever did this had a real passion for carpentry and wood.
Yeah, they did.
Because at what point does the wood become more valuable than the ore?
I was just thinking, this is a lot of money in wood.
Yeah, it is.
Look at how that's built, dude. Like, look at the guide rail.
Okay, there's looking up. You can see how it actually rotates.
Look, the little sheave for the bell wire is still intact.
Yep. It's dry and it's beautiful.
They sanded this one.
Someone had a real passion for woodwork. Look at they had this greased right here. You see the grease there. And I wonder if it originally stopped right here and then they punched it up. And the grease is actually over here, the grease bucket. Here's the grease. See, there's the old hardened grease.
Nice.
We got a drift that goes this way, but it looks like it probably bottoms out. And actually, I feel airflow. Nope. Well. Wraps back around. Is this the door you said over here it was collapsed past? Yep, it's caved right there. You could see the ceiling busted and all the waste came down. Which that's sad because the rock right there, the track continued that way. So who knows how far it went. But yeah, that's kind of the danger of this, that all that waste weight is sitting on this lumber. Yeah, you can see that's where it punched through. The timber failed and the waste prevailed.
This is really cool.
What?
This whole thing. I mean, look at that massive fucking. It's just.
You told me yesterday to pretend like you were at a religious event and keep the 4-letter words out of the video. So.
You also told me you'd remind me.
Yeah, well, I'm reminding you, so shut the fuck up, okay?
Yep.
That's it. That's the last 4-letter word that will... Ooh, look, a mailbox.
Oh, yeah.
So give me a call on the radio. See, Drake here, he's teaching us how to smoke a cigarette and go down the ladder at the same time. Right? But if we were health conscious, we would say that you're checking the airflow. Want to show us this talent again here? Oh yeah, look at that. Sophistication. Sophistication. You're sophisticated. I'm gonna harp on your shit. Oh, I blew it.
It's no longer a religious event.
It no longer is. Well, when he lit up the cigarette, that went away.
Yeah, this place is full of sin now.
All right, I'm off ladder. You ready?
Yeah, I'm going on down.
Okay. All right, so we're down one level. There's more of that fill. And got a broom here. Dynamite crate. He's on his way down. This is, I guess, level number 3. Again, we got tons of lumber here.
There's a raise that goes up to the workings that you passed on your left.
Oh, is it? Wait a second. This is the sump. Wait. I thought I saw where this damn. Oh, okay. All right. Duh. Okay, so it continues down, and they were dropping the ore into here, and then this is like a big funnel for the skip car. See, it's a big funnel there for the skip car. They pulled all the track up in here, but they didn't haul it out, which was kind of unique. Continues this way. You can see some of the coppery green waste in there. Right, so all of these are split. Those are whole, round, and these are all split. Is this mold again? We have mold.
Really?
Are you at the top? Hey,
Yep.
Mr. Deaf. Do that again. Drop another small rock down that ore chute. Nice. So you're on an actual floor up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of this is waste between you and me. is all waste rock. Thousands of tons of waste rock sitting on this bowing. See how that timber's like starting to
Yeah.
arc down? Doesn't
Hey.
that? Yo,
So that means they punched a hole that was like wide, like 4 feet wide by like what, a 6 mile, like a mile, and just cut a hole. Because if you look below you, there's like, you know, more cuts.
no. So the ore body's like a big slit. It's like a fault that runs through the mountain.
That's what I'm saying. So
From the top to the bottom.
Instead of just going in and like getting each level, they just did one long ass hole and filled in the negative space and built the
Right.
infrastructure.
But see, as they put the ceiling in, I believe, I don't know, and then what they do is they fill it. They build this box around it as they fill it as they go up. So this is the waste from the space above us.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run up here real quick. I got a little package to leave in this mine. All right, so there's looking down, and here's on top of old Wasty here. This is all waste between here and the level below, and I don't know what that is right there. You can actually see the copper ore here. See it? Running along the top there. So the concentration of it here must have run out to a point where they decided not to continue. Down there's some wood. Probably that's the wood to continue this cribbed raise up, this manway. I got something I'm going to leave in here. We got some Hostess snowballs. So hopefully someone will find those. So there's the manway. Right here is the ore chute. He was dropping stuff down. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Here's the wood that they're using to crib this stuff. You can see the copper vein there. So where will we leave these? I think that's probably appropriate. It's probably technically hazmat. Hostess snowballs. It's probably definitely hazmat, but it's kind of nice contrast, the pink with the green there. So yeah. All right, so here's some stacked waste. And we come over here. We see again where the ceiling has failed. The timbers have failed and the waste has come down. Here we're going to start down to the next level, but this will give you some idea of the kind of slit ore body that I was talking about. That
You're good to come down.
it's continuing down at an angle.
Can you copy me? It's okay to come down.
Yeah, he's starting.
Alright, I don't know if there's even any point. It looks like they stopped developing it right here.
Is it just like a sump?
There's a sump and what was going to be a drift. It goes in about 4 feet.
All right. I think you can probably...
Shaft development completely stops at like 30 feet down that shaft. They stopped putting walls on it and everything.
You want to abort?
Is there anything down there?
Is there anything down there at all?
Negative.
Well, I'd like to go up to number 1. This is really not the display I want. But what I did is I wanted you to lift it up. I want you to lift it up.
Okay. I didn't know that. the cigarette back here.
I'm gonna put this in here right here. The next time we go on a trip, you will not be smoking cigarettes. You know, the longer you go doing that, the harder it's going to be to walk away from it.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So,
You don't need to put it in as is. You just redo it right now.
no, well, I'm gonna leave it. That's what makes videos entertaining. You want to make a commitment here that you're going to kick this habit?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it on video?
Yeah?
Oh man.
Well, are you serious or not?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Well, then let's see it. Maybe you'll inspire some other mine explorers to get rid of that shit. You get one of them microprocessor controlled propylene glycol flavory delivery devices. He ain't gonna do it, folks. He
What?
ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do what?
He ain't gonna kick this habit.
I'm gonna kick this habit.
You sure about
It's just
that?
another goddamn thing you have to drive into town for. Oops.
You know what the problem is you're so inspired by mines with all these tobacco tins. Anyway, this has got to stop, man. Why aren't you using the hand railing right there?
Right here?
Yeah, that's a hand railing. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is.
So this right here is, let's see if I could get the lighting right. That right there, that's how narrow the vein is. I'm going to call it a copper vein. I don't actually know. But anyway, this is looking into the top of that raise where I left the Twinkies.
Ooh.
Yeah, well. This is a...
Ow.
This
Ow.
is proper nourishment, dude. I know you haven't been eating, and I've been eating crappy C-store food. I had Nutter Butters for breakfast,
Yeah, I had.
which is horrible.
I had Oreo O's for breakfast, which was tooth-rottingly horrible.
Oh, and I had a pear. But like I said, this is a health and fitness club. This is not for, I won't say it.
You know what helps though?
What?
Those fruit smoothie drinks and shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely.
I have that body armor or whatever in the backpack. That stuff's really good.
Definitely. Thing is that all this stuff has a weight capacity, right? So if you were a mouse, you could go up anything and it wouldn't matter. But if you were the typical kind of carriage that most Americans are now, the sheer mass, I would have already been crushed because the nails would have just like pulled sideways out of what you're standing on and would have cut my legs off. So I'm no Monster Energy drinks. None of
Really interesting. They sanded the entire handrail.
nothing made by Coca-Cola or Pepsi allowed in your body.
But I like McDonald's and Burger King and.
Dude, after this morning, I'm not eating Burger King again.
All right, that's it. I'm stopping the video. It's about to get too vulgar. All right, here he comes. We're on level 1 now, right?
Yeah. I think so.
All right. Whew. Oh, nice. More cut and fill. There we go. Let's get the... Boy, the air blowing through here is pretty incredible. Look at this. It's like a box of waste rock. Wow, wind tunnel. workshop. It's all waste. I know, how many times have I said waste in this video? This has got to go outside. See, is the wind coming from here? Sure is. Oh yeah, look at that. We have a nice door, presumably it's a people door, not an air door. Look at that. Oh, look at this. There's light coming in here too. So that's it. We're at the top of the mountain. All right, so this is continuing the other way. And geez, I guess when you run out of wood to hold the waste rock back, just use a ladder. But anyway, oh, those timbers look good. But anyway, this look at this timber. Little quirky snorvelery right there. Anyway, yeah, this is getting into some territory that I'm not comfortable. But anyway, you can see it failed here. And we have a double decker there. I don't want to stand in here too long. Can't preach to the kid about smoking cigarettes when I'm standing under this. I believe a lot of that is they drive the wedges in as the timber sags. You constantly keep driving wedges in to keep the load spread evenly amongst these timbers, because if one bows, then you want to spread the weight out. Anyway, it failed right there. So, and collapsed. So yeah, look at that. I'm assuming the reason why there's so many of these cribbed raise ore drop chute things is because when you blast, you have to hand sort, and you're hand sorting and you're throwing the pay rock, the copper ore in this case, down these chutes. Another beautiful door. The woodwork in this place is just class A all the way. Anyway, you can see here, this is all fill. This is all fill sitting on the ceiling of the level below us. So the ore must have been valuable enough at the top, rich enough, that they didn't leave any like pillars. I mean, this is just all waste. It's just one continuous slit. It's definitely ore drop. Okay, cut and fill. This is the fork to the right. And here I guess the ore was not rich enough to actually extract it, so they left it in. Oh, here's another failure. Oh, maybe not. Yeah.
There's a raise, about 15 feet. Goes up to the workings where all these ore chutes come from. They're maybe 2 feet wide.
I feel the air blowing through there. You know how I said they leave some of these pillars in that weren't rich enough? You go the other way, the floor is waste and the ceiling is waste. Did you go the other way? Let's go the other way. I'll show you.
Yeah, up here, it's all narrow workings.
Right.
You can't even fit your body through without crawling.
Right.
Which makes me wonder, this is a lot of infrastructure.
Look at that right there. Doesn't that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Makes me want to light up a cigarette. Well, no, I think there are so many of these ore chutes punched through because they were hand sorting it. This is an old mine. This is
I'm just saying.
Look at that
must
right
have been
there.
Going for quite a bit.
failing timbers.
Look
Yeah.
how punching into the wood like that.
Yeah, I know. Thing is if it bows too much, exactly, they got it drilled in as a support. As it bows in, it'll eventually pull out. All right, we're headed up and out. You can see the rail stopped here, so the haulage level was where we came in. And it's ladder platform, ladder platform, ladder platform. And yeah, we'll go up and take a look. All right, I want to, just don't take a dump right now. We're at the top and the timber's failing because it's wet and it's close to the top here. So are we gonna backtrack or are you trying to get out? No, dude, not with me down here, please. Oh, shit. Well, he can ninja right up out of there. Now he can have a cigarette. Go back down on the 200 level. And he's on his way down. I had to come back down here because I wanted to get my water. My water with expensive vitamins in it. Not trying to be too much of a hypocrite on this show. I did the last couple mine videos I had the Crystal Pepsi, but I couldn't turn that away. After all, it is clear, so it must be better for you. You doing okay up there?
What?
You doing okay?
Yep.
All right. I really admire the woodwork in here. It's so obvious that right there is the ore body that they were after, and that they took it out right here. Stoped it. It's really become imperative that I understand the kind of the mechanics of the mine at this point. I'm, not just interested in walking around through tunnels and watching bats like that attack me. I'm interested in the mechanics of it. What were they doing? How were they doing it? And what did it take to achieve those goals? I think we're pushing Mr. Bad outside. We're disturbing the dangerous wildlife in the mine. Cut and fill. Wait a second, I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't remember this, do you?
Nope.
Stand by. Let's go back. Okay, we're back to, we got a four-way here. Let's try this way. I don't remember that either.
I remember that.
You do?
Yeah, when we first came in.
Oh, we got double bats now. Oh. Oh, we got a whole rollout here. They may contain rabies, you know.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's got a bug on him.
Here's another poor man's switch. Did we go in here? Yes, this is all fill. Okay, yeah, this is, I recognize where we're at now. Another windlass right there. So it's obviously worked it. Wait, did we hit another dead end? You know? Look at that fill. They stacked that rock in there
Yeah.
just so they didn't have to carry it outside. There's a switch. Choice. All right. What? Again, it punches through to the outside. You can definitely tell this was done by the same crew, can't you?
Well, peril or
What is it? P-E-R?
peril, whoever.
Is that even like English?
Really.
Okay, continuing on. Wait a second. What the hell?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
How is that possible? So right here is the main. Right here is where we did the photo.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. All the same thing.